All right. Hello, everybody. Hello, 55014 players. It's Len here. And you guys are probably wondering why I sound a little bit different today. Um, let's just say we're going to sound a little bit different today. Okay. Let's just get straight to the point. Point number one, I do not have the FRU clear video. All right. I have it on my live stream. So, what I might do is that I'm going to have to tell y'all I clear FRU. I already cleared this fight. I did it on my live stream. If you guys was there, you saw it, you witnessed it. Versus everybody else who think that I didn't clear FRU, I did. So, it's in the live stream. I will put, I'll probably will most likely put a link in the description whenever I get a chance to. Just to let you guys know I did clear FRU. And of course, yes, first time ever during this time getting to part five. It wasn't really that bad. Well, the exes were not really that bad at all. As entire like it's actually really easy. So I don't know how people mess this up, but hey, listen, it's way better than Top's um box exos. We want to call them exo squares. I gotta start doing top again because I'm really like way behind. Like I'm not gonna lie, I'm starting to lose my memory on that fight. That fight was horrible. But anyway, this video is about toxic players. We're not really gonna talk about any other ultimate right now. So this is gonna be behind the scenes, what happened behind the scenes while I was still progging this fight from Darklit prog, right? From Darklit to CT prog, which is Crystalline Time, right? Me getting here into this party right now. This is supposed to be a 4 meal party to get to CT. Um, get into this part right here for the FOF. The Astro was giving out a heal before they move. Because that's how caster works. Okay. The Dark Knight went to the wrong side. And that's how we all got damage down. And we end up wiping because we had massive damage down on people. Okay. And Skylar went to the wrong side, the Dark Knight, and then ends up saying, well, you have to move faster with your tether. And then he blames, or they blame the Astro for moving late, even though they were giving out a heal. But that's just you not using your eyes when you're doing 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So now on this part right here, where we got at the end of part three, we don't have Dark Missionary, no Heart of Light. Now you see, I'm still kind of a little bit much of a baby during this time. And I did not know I could just go up and shield. But don't be mad at me, okay? So I was a baby here. I should have failed illumination first. But the thing is, the whole point is that Skylar decided to say something to our Viper by saying, "Good job, you messed up," and stuff like that. There was no reprisal. There was my mitts, but there's no reprisal. Um, and we were missing mad mitts during that time, and that's how we end up wiping. So then we got back in, and it looks like the Viper is going to out the wall because they got damage down. Now, I'm not sure what's wrong with her net. Her net is like very bad today, I guess. And I wasn't really mad about that because let's be honest, everybody who has bad net just gets bad ping, and mostly this game is just bad ping in general. It's always a DDoS attack that happened anyway. So, um, getting to the part right now, right? Sooner or later, we got to the end of part one, which is just us bursting the boss down and trying to kill it. And of course, I had to use everything here because remember, our Viper died during this pull. So then ends up blowing up the tower because I'm not sure what's wrong with her net. You see, it's all about her internet just straight up just getting whopped. I don't know what's wrong with her internet. She has to call her service provider. So now, getting more into it now, we decided that, we gotta focus up. Okay, we gotta focus up. This next pull, this was the Gunbreaker's fault, to be honest, because they were not paying attention to where they were going. So we ended up wiping. Doesn't matter, nobody was using their eyes anyway. And now getting to this part, which is just light rampant. The Viper, again, has bad internet. I'm not sure what's up with her internet, but she stops there and she teleports. And that's what ended up happening. I felt bad for the girl, but it ended up walling instantly. So we ended up walling and wiped it because we're not going to go through that. So now getting straight into it with the drama. So the Dark Knight again is pegging and hammering down the Viper during this whole time, telling her, "Good job wiping us. Look at you wiping us," and stuff like that. And I just tombstone.gg you not even up to our prog point. We're not seeing crystalline time with you. I'm leaving. So yeah. And then they said no wonder they died to wings and stuff like that, and then left the party while laughing. Now you see, this is toxic behavior. That is indeed, in fact, big toxic behavior. And I got some people attacking me saying I'm toxic when they making messages. Well, Dark Knight, people like Dark Knight making messages like that. And you talk about I'm toxic when they're literally the ones who use a third party program to see where you at. Not only that, saying good job, you're not good enough, and you should be blacklisted and you should get kicked out the party. And then talk about how the Astro got gaslit, by the way, by that Dark Knight, who was giving out a heal before it moving. The Dark Knight didn't use their eyes. I also want to let you guys know that the Dark Missionary should not be used there at the end of part 3, because I will have soil and shields. All you gotta do is just use the basic mitigations. That is much more efficient than that, and they weren't efficient. So yeah, that's what ended up happening. And now that the Dark Knight is gone, everybody is hammering down the Dark Knight while they are not even here. So you see, that is toxic behavior. That is a toxic behavior that I have experienced a long time ago with another person. But the thing is, the best thing you can do is block and move on. Yes, everybody does that. Everybody does that. Block and move on. But the thing is, though, like, it's not no block and move on. It's about keeping that person on your blacklist for a very long time and never take them off. Because now you know that that person is toxic. You don't want them to be anywhere near your party. You don't want to be anywhere near you in the future because their attitude specifically is not even let's say the word professional. It's not even like team worthy. It brings down the team morality. Okay. And I know some of y'all gonna be like, well, why won't you get a static? I do have a static. It don't go well. Most of the time I tell you guys this. And how many times I tell you guys is that static does not go well. I could literally tell you a story of what happened with a top stat that I had, me clearing without them, and then go back and help them. Like I could tell you this much, that does not work for me because if they're not up to my speed, I'm sorry, but I don't have patience like that. Not including when I want to, get this content done out of my face. And if I'm not learning nothing new, I'm not motivated. So that's what it is. So yes, I'm doing everything in Party Finder, and I also clear everything in Party Finder, and I also clear FRU in Party Finder. It's just I had to use my guild and sacrifice my guild to get my clear in FRU, which I'm glad I'm out of FRU now because I cannot stand people like this who goes into people parties, not only trapping them, but also make up excuses and then start getting mad at people. That is not what you do. That is basically the good way to not make people take you off the blacklist and give you another chance. So if you want to stay away from blacklist, do yourself a favor and do not be like that Dark Knight unless you want to get yourself in trouble. But anyway, see you guys later. I have a lot of things to post. I got a lot of stuff to talk about. Thank you for watching and love y'all. Mwah.